Hi, my name is Amanda Roos. I am a founding leader with Epicure coming to you from Billings, Montana, and I'm going to show you one of my other favorite things to do with the steamer, and that is 15-minute meatloaf. So I know some of you are meat and potatoes kind of families. I really enjoy some of our more fun things like our pad thai and our curry and all that good stuff, but every once in a while, I just want a good old-fashioned meatloaf. So I absolutely love using my steamer to make meatloaf. And I'm going to show you why. This is my old meatloaf pan, and I thought it was great, but it's such a pain to clean. So you can kind of see like the finish is stripped from it because I always get meat and the grease like bakes onto the pan, and you have to let it soak and scrub and trying to get it out from those little holes. It's an absolute nightmare to clean this meatloaf pan. So what I love about my steamer is I don't even need a bowl. I have all my ingredients in my steamer. You can use whatever favorite meatloaf recipe you have. I like to wear gloves when I do meatloaf just because I don't like meat under my fingernails. Because you can take your favorite meatloaf recipe, mix it right in the steamer, so you don't even need to dirty a bowl, because I'm all about saving dishes. And the best part is when this meatloaf is done, I can throw the steamer right in my dishwasher. So there's no more scrubbing the nasty pan. There's no more, fighting with making it soak. I just throw this right in my dishwasher. So my kids love meatloaf, but they don't like it when I make meatloaf because they like fight over who cleans up. And now we just toss it in the dishwasher. So I got my meatloaf all mixed up. This is a little over about 2.5 pounds of ground meat, and I just have it seasoned with some of our 3 onion, some roasted garlic aioli, and some beef and steak rub, or what I have it seasoned with. I'm just going to press this down in here, and I'm going to pop this in the microwave for 15 minutes. Now this meatloaf in this meatloaf pan would probably take me a good hour to bake, and my house is going to get super hot because my oven is right in my living room, kind of open concept house here. So this is going to keep my house from heating up, and I'm going to cook this in 15 minutes instead of an hour. So I'm going to pause this, and I'll be right back and show you how this turns out. All right, through the magic of video recording, I'm back. It's been 15 minutes. I will say normally when you take the steamer out of the microwave, if you're just doing like a 7-minute or less kind of thing, you don't need hot pads. But this has been in for 15 minutes. It is rather warm, and sometimes if it flexes and that steam escapes, it's a little hot. So I love these little grippy, like pot holder things. So 15 minutes later, all that steam comes out. I'm going to check my internal temperature here. And we are showing that we are well into the 160. So we are done. This is 15 minutes, 2.5-pound meatloaf. And I'm just going to take my flipper here, and I can go right in, pull it right out of my steamer, and there I go here. I lost a chunk. I think I didn't put enough of my binder in there, but takes it right out. All the grease is in the bottom here. I can now kind of flex this if I want and pour it into a container, which I don't have, but I'll just show you here. Whenever you make something with grease, like hamburger or anything like that, and you want to drain it, you can just drain it right like that. Gets everything out. That can go in the garbage, and then this goes right in my dishwasher. Done. And then I'll show you. You can see how juicy this is. It just comes. I'm going to cut it here and show you. And it just, little piece on my spatula here. Cut it in half so it fits on my spatula, and you can see that it's done. It's not dried out. It's super moist. The juices are just coming out of the top of this, and we have meatloaf in 15 minutes. So that is one of my favorite things. Didn't have to heat up my house, didn't have to clean this nasty horrible pan, and I'm gonna have dinner super fast. While this was cooking, I had my mashed potatoes already going. I've got some broccoli in my steamer right now. It takes 3 minutes to cook that. So all told, this is, meatloaf, mashed potatoes, start to finish. The time it took me to boil my potatoes, under a half hour. So about 25-minute dinner, done. All right, guys, thanks for watching this installment of Steamer for Dummies with me and my meatloaf.